Well, good afternoon, sports fans, and on a beautiful, sunny, 80-degree afternoon here on the campus of Southwest Mississippi Community College. Welcome to Lady Bear Soccer. Benji Emery, Matt Calhoun with you. Matt, we get a beautiful day. We get Jones College in town, and these ladies looking for a little retribution on Jones, aren't they?
They aren't. Last time out at Ellisville, the score was 7-0 to Jones, so Southwest is looking for a little payback now, I believe.
I think so. And payback on a beautiful Friday afternoon. Two home games left today, Monday. Season starting to wind down. A big win against Jones today could really give these women some momentum as they head down the stretch.
It sure would. This has already been a great year for the Lady Bears with the record they have already. They've taken some big steps forward from last year, but certainly anytime you can put Jones to the win column would be a great day, certainly.
Absolutely. Ladies, of course, coming off that 3-0 loss to Pearl River down in Poplarville. That was back on Tuesday. Of course, the Holmes game on Saturday got canceled, so they've actually lost now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. So they'd like to erase that off their record as well and put a W against Jones College this afternoon. Matt, you've got the lineups. Let's get Jones before the anthem. We'll get Southwest after the anthem.
Okay, sure. Starting in goal for Jones is number 1, Danae Fowler. She has a goal against average of 0.27 and 17 saves on the year. Number 4, a freshman defender from Brandon is starting from Jones. Her name is Taylor Glasgow. Number 6, a freshman defender from Northern Ireland, Christy Cameron is starting for Jones. Also starting for Jones is a freshman midfielder from East London, England. Number 10, Poppy Binding. Jones also has a sophomore defender from Jersey, England, number 11, Natasha Keene. Also starting for Jones is a freshman defender from Hattiesburg and Oak Grove High School, number 17, Jordan Smith. A freshman midfielder from Clinton, number 20, Acacia Rodriguez. A freshman midfielder from Hattiesburg and Oak Grove High School, number 21, Becca Bow. A freshman defender from Hattiesburg and Forest County AHS, number 22, Kiana Crowell. A freshman midfielder from Taylorsville and West Jones High School, number 23, Kaylee Chenault. And a freshman forward from Summerall, number 32, Kerrigan Childs.
National anthem time here at the soccer facility. Well, the national anthem from here at Southwest Mississippi Community College. Now, Matt, we take a look at the Southwest starting lineup this afternoon.
Did we chase it down there?
The wind was blowing it away from us, but we got it.
This is great weather, but it is definitely breezy out here.
And it's blowing directly back towards us here at the facility, which does keep it a little bit cooler, though, so it's not all bad.
Jones does have as her head coach Dolores Deasley. Her assistant coach is Tori Brook, and the goalkeeper coach is Grant Adam. Jones comes into this match with an 8-1 record and a 6-1 record in the South. Now for Southwest. In goal for Southwest is number 12, Camila Ceballos. She is from Ecuador. And in the field, Southwest has a freshman forward from Gulfport and D'Iberville High School. Number 2, Brianna Bardwell gets the start there. They have a sophomore defender from Jackson and Murrah High School. Number 3, Zy Henderson. A sophomore defender from Poplarville and Poplarville High School, number 5, Carly Price. A freshman midfielder from Louisiana, number 6, Chloe Foltz. A freshman midfielder from Bay St. Louis and Bay High School, number 7, Haven Jarvis. She'll be in midfield. a sophomore midfielder from Biloxi and D'Iberville High School, number 9, Tori Dranette. As captain, Southwest has a freshman midfielder from Poplarville and Poplarville High School, number 10, Renee Harris. A freshman midfielder from Laurel and West Jones, number 11, Katie Beth Summerall. A freshman forward from Gulfport and West Harrison, number 24, AJ Ramoto. And finally, a freshman midfielder from Buenos Aires, Argentina, number 99, Juana Wolf. The coach for Southwest is Zach Mills. He's assisted by Dalton Cooper and Nicole Daigle.
And we are underway here at Southwest. Jones with the ball on a shot there. It's going to end up out of bounds and will stay with, it appears, Jones College as we are underway here in the first minute of action between Southwest and Jones College here on this Friday afternoon here at the Southwest Soccer Facility on the campus of Southwest Mississippi Community College. And Matt, we talked about this in one of the earlier games, kind of interesting. They're the last season to end and the first season to start next fall.
That is true, yes. It'll be a quick turnaround for these ladies and men that are playing soccer. It's good to have some sports still going on. Southwest has graduation activities next week. Final exams are next week. So it's good to still have soccer going on, even though it's kind of an odd time for soccer to be going on. It keeps a little bit of normalcy on campus for the students.
It does. Of course, final game scheduled for Monday. Here comes Wolf as she crosses midfield with it for the Lady Bears. For Lady Bears, first time they've been on their end of the field here in the early moments of this one. Wolf pretty determined as she's taking this one all by herself. Now she backs it up a little bit. Let that one go out of bounds, will Southwest.
Yeah, that was a good little spate of possession there by Southwest. A lot of it by Wolf, but by some others there as well.
This one they'll just go back to Cevallos, so she will put it out to Henderson. We got a Jones lady down on the field.
Yeah, the forward was chasing that ball back to Cevallos. I don't know if Cevallos accidentally clipped her or she slipped right there at the ball. She has not stood yet. She's crouching now. She has one leg up.
Now they've asked for the trainer. So Keith Raybon, along with the Jones personnel, will head out to check on her.
Looking at the stats for Jones, what stood out for me by my very limited research was that they've only given up 2 goals so far on the year. And their goalie has only 17 saves. So that means for the year, they've only faced 19 shots on goal. So I would anticipate that Jones is going to be on the front foot quite a bit. That's how they're used to playing, it appears, this year. Whatever possession Southwest can have to try to maybe pull that defense in different directions and kind of probe around and look for a counter here or there. I'm going to guess that's what Coach Mills is going to try to do this afternoon. She's taking a seat now.
Yeah, she is still down. Both the athletic trainer for Southwest, Keith Raybon, and the Jones trainer that came with them over there. They've got her back up now, though, so that's a pretty good sign that she's back up and walking towards her sideline under her own power.
It appears to be number 10, Poppy Binding from England, the forward. Now, the good news, the best news is that she appears to be okay. She's walking off on her own power. She's got a little bit of a limp there, but maybe it's not anything serious. In terms of the game, Southwest may be happy about that because Poppy's got 6 goals and 3 assists on the year. And this might have to rest for a little while. But on the downside, who came in for her was number 9, Kendall Terrell. She has 8 goals and 7 assists on the year.
Yes.
So no rest for the weary.
I was going to say, no rest for the weary in that situation when you can come off your bench with pretty much just as good as you exited with. So back to play now. There goes the whistle, and of course we are back playing soccer once again here at Southwest. Henderson will kick that away from the circle there.
Yep, first touch Terrell got there. She tried to take a shot at goal. It didn't make it all the way through, but you can tell she has a nose for the goal there, certainly.
That one back to Cevallos, and she will kick this one away. Going to get it lined up exactly where she wants it here. Now she'll boot it away. Watching this one, of course, on Bear TV, which is at southwestbearathletics.com, on Facebook, Twitter, and the YouTube as well this afternoon for Southwest Lady Bear Soccer. We'll have men action, which will follow the women's action here this afternoon. Like we talked about in the opener, these two teams, a 7-0 Jones game over in Ellisville. The Lady Bears would love to erase that from their record and pick up another W on what Matt talked about earlier. It's already been a great season for these ladies, with, of course, bringing back Coach Zach Mills to kind of get this program jump-started again. That one's back to Ceballos, and so far, Matt, they're kind of hanging out on the Jones end, like you talked about. Only, very few shots on goal have been defended. They stay on this side of the field a lot, and they're doing that so far in this one.
Yeah, Jones is not going to want to sit back. They're going to want to possess the ball. They're going to want to pass it back and forth. They're going to want to put a lot of shots on goal. There we have a nice stop there by the Lady Bear back line of shepherding that ball to Ceballos.
Ceballos has been busy here in the early moments of this one for sure.
Southwest went into that game at Jones 2-0. And Jones went into that game, I believe their record at that time in the South was 1-1. They had an overtime loss and then a 2-1 win. So that 7-0 game, I think, kind of affected both teams the rest of the way. So I think Southwest really is looking for something here, see if they can turn their season around just a bit here with this game.
Jones was Wolf there for Southwest. A windy afternoon here in Summit, Mississippi on the Southwest campus for soccer this afternoon. There's another shot on goal.
That one's on goal, yeah. That one was on goal, but a pretty easy save for Ceballos. Not much on that one. But they are planning on testing the keepers. We saw in the last match, second half, Ceballos was in the field and Moak was in goal. So Southwest is beginning this game with Ceballos back there.
And I did notice that in the warm-ups, he did have Ceballos and Moak kind of getting loose when they were warming up when we first got here about an hour before the game started. So you almost wonder if that may not be in the back of Coach Zach Mills' mind yet again.
That's something to watch for. As long as the game can stay close like it is now, Ceballos, I would imagine, will stay in goal. If Jones gets a goal or two, you might see that switch occur before it gets to 7-0 once again.
Wolf this time picks it up.
Nice ball control there to AJ.
Wolf and AJ kind of teaming together that time. We get a whistle on the foul.
Good foul on Jones there. Wolf did a nice job of following up that pass in the air, and the Jones player gets called for a foul, so we'll have a free kick. Close to the halfway line, just inside the Jones half a little bit. Like I said, Jones has only faced 19 shots on goal all year, so this might be a good opportunity for Southwest to add to that tally.
See if we can make it 20 right here.
Well, it goes all the way through there. Foss almost does.
Foss almost made that 20.
Looking for a touch there instead of it getting all the way through from her foot. So maybe on the next free kick to be able to get a Lady Bear on the other end of that.
I know you're going that way.
Ceballos again back to pick that one up for the Lady Bears.
Yeah, anytime Terrell gets the ball, she's looking to turn to that goal and take a shot. It's worked out for her quite a few times this year.
37 and a half minutes to play here in the opening period with Jones and Southwest doing battle. And most of the action, unfortunately, has been on that Southwest defensive side.
So far, the defense has held well, though. There have been a few shots on goal, but none that have really threatened the keeper yet.
That one will be off of Jones, number 21, the last to do that. That's Becca Ball. Wolf takes that one away for the Lady Bears.
Gets it to Drenette, tries to get it back to Wolf. Jones is able to regain possession. Now they're going to work down the left side of the pitch. Tried that diagonal, but it popped back out here to the defender. The winger who came up was not able to get a good foot on that one. It squirts out of play for the Southwest throw. Anderson clears that to midfield. Foltz tries to find Sumrall, who sends it into the Jones end. And here's a good move. Foltz not quite able to get there before the keeper. That's what Southwest is going to be looking for. They're going to be looking for a switch and play there quickly when they have the opportunity to do so. For the most part, they're going to sit back and defend, given this prolific Jones offense. All the goal scoring threats that Jones has, but when they have the opportunity just like that there, they're going to look for their opportunities.
Jones once again turned this back towards their end. Well, defended that time again. Looked like for the Lady Bears, nice defense by Jarvis that time, Matt.
She did do a good job of coming there from behind the defense, giving some help there to the back line. Most impressively, she was able to get that off of a Jones player. So the result, it was not a corner kick, but a goal kick instead. Ceballos put that just where he wants. She'll look for Wolf in the midfield, I would anticipate.
Off the back of Wolf's head that time.
Whatever it takes.
Nice job of putting that away by Henderson.
Yeah, Henderson was able to clear that away from Terrell as she was threatening down that right side. Henderson able to get it out on the in line, off the touch line, so it's a throw rather than a corner.
Throw underneath by Jones and out, and will go the way of.
I think they're saying a corner.
Corner? Is it a corner kick or Southwest?
So, yes,
corner
it's
kick.
Gonna be a corner. Yeah. So that's their first corner. It looks like their winger, number 4, Glasgow, will come up and take that. Glasgow from Brandon. No, they're going to take a short corner. Unless Southwest defends it. Now Southwest sends 2 Lady Bears out there to defend the short corner.
Oh,
that was it. They wasn't able to put one on the other end there to hit that in off the back post, but that was a nice corner there by Childs.
Lady Bears called a break. There was no Jones person over there. They called a break that time.
It went right across goal with no touch, but there was not a, like you said, there wasn't anybody from Jones there on the back post to knock that in.
Another goal kick for Southwest. Wolf brings this one across.
AJ's got an opportunity, gets it down the left side to Foles. Overruns it just a bit. Now Jones will switch play. Southwest has numbers back. Henderson did a good job of running with Terrell there to get that ball to Ceballos.
Ladies of Southwest back on their end with it, trying to again defended well by the Lady Bears. That time it was Kelsey Powell who defended that one nicely for Southwest.
Another free kick there. Handball there on Jones. I believe that was on Terrell. Looks like Harris is going to take this free kick. Let's see what she elects to do. Keeps it on the ground to Wolf. Plays it back to Harris. able to keep possession. Jones is now looking to move left to right along your device.
You know, the Bears, by the way, obviously, if you're watching this, they are in that right goal. The Bears will defend that right goal. They'll shoot towards that left goal on your device. There's a nice opportunity there. Boy, the Bears got wide open, but it just went off the side of her foot that time when she went to kick it for Powell.
That was some good running for Foles. She had a ball opportunity there. With her speed, she almost was able to get there, played it back. She was offsides, however, when Powell tried to play it to her. So she couldn't play that ball that looked like it was a pass to her. She had to let it go because she was in an offsides position from the earlier run. The result then is the ball does go off the goal line, the back line there for a goal kick. And that Wolf, I believe, has a handball. So we'll see what Jones' free kick looks like from that possession of that portion of the field.
Both teams, it looks like they're ready to put some subs in once they're allowed to do so.
Yeah, they're trying to play it deep. Jones was running, able to get it to Terrell. Henderson defends it well initially. Terrell sends it into the North Pike parking lot, I believe.
I was going to say, she kicked that one a long way. That may be out there on the road at the very least. If it didn't make North Pike, it at least made the road.
I think so. I think you're right. 2, 8, and 15 are coming in for Jones, and 2 for Southwest.
2 for Southwest is Bardwell. 2, 8, and 15. That's Cooley, Crane, and Mulligan, who will check in for Jones College. Those are the new personnel on the field for both of these squads. Jones will await this one from Ceballos.
Just under 30 minutes left in the first half.
Wolf trying to turn that one. Another chance for Southwest to defend here.
Terrell's just so impressive with that ball at her feet. She drug that. She had 2 or 3 different Lady Bears taking a stab here and there. Wolf finally comes up from her midfield and is able to tip it away just enough. The result still was a shot by Jones, but it was from much further away from the goal. Ceballos, I believe, had that. If it was going to go towards the top of that goal, she was going to be able to knock it over.
She was trying to time her jump just right when that ball was in the air.
Yeah, she was a little worried about it, but I think she was going to be able to, if that had been on goal, I think she was going to be able to handle it. But when Terrell was dragging that ball across the outside of just inside the box there, I kept waiting for that left foot to whip one in on her there, but Wolf was able to knock it away.
Bears trying to push that ball forward. Wolf with her couple of headers there to push it forward. That one's out and will go the way of Jones. And that one stays in. Henderson down there.
Yeah, I think Henderson maybe was hoping that ball was going to continue to roll, but it did come to a stop on the pitch, so she did have to deal with that. By the time that occurred, she had some traffic around her, so she elects just to send it out of play for a throw by Jones. They play it short and then send it towards, looks like that is Price that bodies that out of play for another corner for Jones.
Jones will have a corner kick here with 26:15 3:57 remaining here in the first half here.
Childs takes that once again. This time she goes all the way over to the back post. Header there by, I think that was a header by Terrell.
And we got a Lady Bear down this time.
There were some bodies crashing together on that back post. I don't know if she fell into the post or not.
Almost immediately you saw all of her teammates asking for the trainer. So
that, I believe, is Harris, the captain for today's game.
She and Keith Raybon, the athletic trainer, will walk off the field. Subbing in for her, it looks like Ryer, the freshman out of Purvis, going to get a chance to play in her stay. And now Ryer checks out, goes back off.
She may have forgotten something.
Yep, there she comes.
Nope. And Coach Mills is going to send in
Kelsey Powell.
Powell instead.
So Ryer will not check in. It's Kelsey Powell who will check in instead for the Lady Bears here.
I think Coach Mills is shifting his shape there just a little bit. He was not expecting Harris to come out. He was already working on that sub with Ryer, but wants just the right personnel before he makes that sub.
And she'll just shepherd that out.
Jarvis and Mulligan having a good battle there. Jarvis decides to send that out. Glasgow with the throw for Jones. Childs takes a shot there, was not able to get it onto the goal. Some good work there between Childs and Crane to set up that attempt.
Looks like Jones will check in number 14. That's Morgan Dunning, the freshman out of Hattiesburg, 32. That's Childs will check out for Jones College. Wind blowing back towards us as we sit and we take in the action. So blowing basically across the field this afternoon here at the Southwest Soccer Complex. Once again, Jones on the attack with it. Defended there. Wolf will just kick that one out.
Yeah, Mulligan with a nice run down the right side. Tried to get a cross in, but wasn't able quite to get it through for Jones. Well, they've certainly have looked dangerous, but again, nothing that's really concerned Ceballos has occurred so far.
You know, we get a foul called. It looks like against Southwest this time.
Yeah, that might be concerning to Ceballos given where the position is of that foul. This free kick being just outside of the box. I would expect Jones has a play set up here.
Let's see which end Ceballos wants to defend. How she plans on playing this.
Looks like she wants the wall to protect her left side. Yeah, and she's going to try to defend the middle and the right side of that goal. I believe this is either Temple or Keene is going to take this. Keene does. She goes for that right side, straight to Ceballos. Nice job of setting up her wall. That's just what she wanted to happen.
Yeah, as far as the keeper goes, you couldn't draw that up any better. Still no score in this one. Jones and Southwest, 23:50 to play. Ceballos moving out to grab this one, and she'll kick this one out.
Yeah, that ball skipped through a bunch of traffic, and it looked, Ceballos was a little worried she'd be one-on-one with Terrell, so she just comes out and deals with it herself. And we seem to be on this right side quite a bit lately. In and out of play here in this deep right corner as Jones moves left to right. Jarvis knocks that out for a third corner for Jones.
So Jones will get a corner out of this.
Childs has taken the previous two. We'll see who takes this one.
Looks like Jones has changed their mind. They want to send Keene down there to handle this corner kick.
Good news is it looks like Harris is almost ready to come back in for Southwest as well. Next opportunity.
So it's Keene who takes this corner kick. Into traffic. Well defended again by Southwest. Can they get it out? They do, and they get it over the net there. And it looks like the Bears will now get to make their substitution. Harris and Ryer going to check in. Also, the Bears going to check in Preston. Preston's going to come in for Jarvis. Jarvis was asking for a break, so they'll make that substitution as well.
She was limping a little bit then there. I can remember our last game here. She was injured. She injured her ankle. She's able to continue to play, but she still looks like she's favoring that ankle just a little bit.
She asked for the break, and we'll get it with Preston checking back in for her. As we continue, just under 22 minutes to play here in this first half of women's action this afternoon.
AJ's got a chance there. It's going to go out of play, I believe, for a Southwest throw. Looks like Preston is going to set up on the left side of Henderson here to try to help deal with all that traffic we've had down on this near corner of the pitch. Henderson's back comes over for the throw in. Looking
down that line. Yeah. There's a chance for the Lady Bears if it stays in. Ends up going out though.
Flips the field just a bit. Now Jones will have to work with it to get it back in to the Southwest side of the pitch.
That'll go back to Southwest with that one going out. That one once again quickly right back into that Jones end.
Price did a good job of defending there. Henderson to come out for that throw, was trying to run back to get into place there on the back line.
That one's out with 20 minutes to go. And will belong with Jones College. That one is out into the Southwest bench. Coach Zach Mills will make the play on that one for us.
Lady Bears doing a good job of playing team defense there. They're covering for each other, scrambling back. When somebody comes up, somebody's dropping back in their place. So far, they've been able to keep that score line as it was when the game began.
And you can tell the Lady Bears had a game plan, especially defensively coming in, Matt. And so far, they have defended it quite well. They have played their game plan.
They have. This would go just the way that Coach Mills was hoping that it would. They're looking to counter here or there when they can. But, you know, so far to be, I think Coach Mills will be happy with this score line.
That one again defended nicely by the Bears.
Ceballos had come out to deal with an earlier ball. Southwest backline does a good job of covering for her there as well. Just very good team ball so far. Jones defender sends one in there, but Ceballos able to corral that one. Looking to work Fulse or Wolf down the right side. However, Jones regains possession.
Another chance for Jones on goal, and again, the Bears go on the defense and defend well. We got a substitution, Dranette going back in for the Lady Bears. who will check out for Southwest.
I don't think AJ wanted to come out. She tried to throw that ball in quickly so she could stay in. But
It's AJ's turn to take the break, though.
that's right.
And Dranette goes, grabs it, and she throws it in for the Lady Bears. That one out of bounds once again.
Wolf gets that one to bounce off a Jones player. Dranette will take the throw in for Southwest.
Gets it to Wolf.
Although a good trap there, but sees possession. Now Jones has a bit of numbers moving forward. Offsides. Yep.
Jones offsides that time.
Mulligan tried to time that run. Like I said, there were numbers going forward. Southwest was able to hold up play just enough so that Mulligan was offsides once that ball finally did come through. A little over 16 minutes left, 16 and a half minutes left. I believe you're starting to see the effect, a little bit of the substitute. Jones has been able to sub a little bit more than Southwest has, just with their numbers on their roster currently.
You can see some of the Southwest players starting to get a little winded here as we head into 16 minutes to play.
Yeah, we had a nice breeze just before the game. That seems to have died down just a bit. Sunny, a little bit of humidity as is often to happen at this time of year here in this part of the country.
It's a warm May day, let's put it that way.
It is.
It's a warm May day.
Yeah.
It's a warm day in May. We're not used to playing soccer in May for that matter, you know.
When we come back in August, there will not be a hint of a breeze at all.
No, it'll just be hot.
We'll be 10 degrees warmer, 10% more humidity probably, but no wind at all. So this is certainly nice. It'll certainly take this. Nice touch here by Wolf to get to Ryer. Ryer gets it back to Wolf, to Dranette. She tried to play it to the right to Foles, but quite able to get it that far out. Southwest doing some good work here in midfield. Wolf heads that ball into space, looking for Bardwell, almost gets on the other end of it. Ryer's trying to chase that down. Tell you what, Southwest doing a good job of pressing forward when they have the chance there a little bit. They didn't just stay all drop back there. They're looking to get that possession back, and they had it there for a little while.
Yeah, I don't think anybody could be upset with the way Southwest has played, especially here in the first half of this first half. Bears will get Jarvis back in. It's number 6, number 21, and number 23. That is Cameron Chenault and Becca Ball, who will all check back in for Jones College.
Yes,
Matt, like you talked about, when Jones subs, they sub 3 people just about every time they sub.
That's what I was about to say. So that's three starters that have gotten their rest, and now they're back in well rested. Bardwell I believe that's the first time Bardwell has come off for Southwest, and she looked like she was she was in need of a break as well. Looks like that ball went off the back line there, so Ceballos has several options there for which ball she wants to use for a goal kick. Meanwhile, Ramoto comes back in for Ryer.
Yeah, 22 on that Jones roster compared to 19 on the Bear roster. So just by numbers alone, they've got more people. But, you know, part of that number is, you know, with Southwest really 18 because you got the backup goalie playing there as well. So.
That's right. That's right.
See if she can run this one down.
Well, there's an example there. Jarvis had just come in not long ago, and she's got a good bit more energy now. Ball comes back out to Wolf. they get a throw. Let's see if we can test the keeper at all. Like I said, 19 shots all year on goal against them, against Jones. So this is how Jones plays well. Jones keeps the ball, and they don't let it get very deep into their end very often.
Jones's philosophy is if we keep it on our end and we keep shooting it, eventually it's going to go in, and that's kind of the way they play.
That's right.
They say if we keep it on our end and we put enough shots on goal, eventually 1 or 2 or 7 in one case is going to fall. So far, the Bears have done one heck of a job defending it, though.
They have. They have with just a little over 12 minutes left now in the first half. Still, the score remains 0-0. But you would like to see Southwest, like I said, get something on goal there, get something a little bit closer. At some point. It's been a challenge so far.
Another defensive. Well, let's see if the Bears can turn this one.
So we have a foul here on Southwest. So once again, a free kick from a dangerous spot. She's setting it down just almost on the line. Referee does not roll it back very far. So now I would anticipate that Ceballos will want to set the wall up to protect the right side of her goal and her defend the middle and the left. This ball's a little bit closer than that last one was. It's a little bit further towards the middle of the pitch as well. So
Bears will even bring Trinetti, and they want one more defender on that wall. There's the shot. Nice job. Nice job by Ceballos.
That one looked like he got through with a little more pace than that last one. I believe that was Durning, maybe, that took that shot. Nice save by Ceballos.
We get a sub for Jones. Let's see, what is that, number 10 that's going to check in?
Well, 15 is coming in.
Oh, is it 15? 15 that comes in.
Mulligan's coming in for Terrell. Terrell that came in when the injury occurred early in the game. So that's our first break for the most part.
Get a foul called there against Jones.
So this gives Southwest opportunity to get some numbers forward. Southwest appears to be spread out, trying to space out the defense of Jones. Now there are 4 options here further back still to defend. Harris is able to get that to Jarvis. Ball stays in the air for quite a while.
Lady Bears back on the attack, but it's gotten away by Jones.
Henderson alert for that threat from Mulligan. Ably defends that out of play for a throw for Jones in the Southwest end. I mean in the Jones end, sorry.
Wolf will just kick that one away. Works it down the side. That one's out, and they say it stays with Jones.
Yeah, it's off of Henderson. Had some bodies collide there, but off of Henderson.
8.5 to play here in the opening half.
Henderson elects to play that back to Ceballos. Since she played it with her feet, Ceballos has to play it on the ground. Fortunate there was a handball call on Jones.
Yeah, she had a 3-on-1 down there.
Henderson put her in a little bit of trouble there. Ceballos kicks it out. Fortunate that Jones wasn't able to put a head on that instead or a body on that instead. It went off a hand to result in the free kick.
Wolf tries to push this one.
Wolf looking for Fultz down the right side. She's got so much speed. Fultz and Jarvis trying to work there, regain possession. Jones gets the possession back, however.
Tori, we need you. Tori, we need you there, girl. We need you. We need you there. Yes, Tori, that's all we need. That's all we need.
See if anybody can come grab this one. They cannot. It will go out.
Both teams looking to sub again. Bardwell coming back in for Ramoto, while Childs will return for Jones, and out comes Durning. Turnett with the throw in. Trying to get that ball to Harris, working in the midfield. Harris and Wolf trying to regain possession. Harris has regained possession, gets it to Henderson. Jones regains possession.
Nice job from Henderson again.
Keep working there. Keep working there. Together, just a little bit. Hey, we need a little bit. That's our ball right there.
You can tell Bartle has a lot more energy after that break, and here's an opportunity.
Now Coach Zach Mills wanting to press a little bit with about 6.5 minutes to play here in this first half. He's wanting his ladies to press a little bit harder, and it gets on their end.
Almost. Preston got a touch on there. It spun around the Jones player. Could not quite keep it in. They are able to get the throw in that case, though.
Drenette will be charged with throwing this one in for the Lady Bears. Riley, she puts it in the air. That will go with the Bears.
Very impressive run of play there. That ball was in the air a lot. There's a lot of running, a lot of headers. Southwest has really matched up well athletically so far with Jones. I think Coach Bills has to be pleased thus far.
Like I said, you can tell they had a game plan, especially defensively, and so far they have played that game plan. I think on the offensive side, he'd like for them to maybe be a little bit more aggressive than they've been, but I don't think he can complain defensively at all.
I don't think Coach Bills has any complaints right now with about 5 minutes left. Here's a chance to steal a goal on a play here or there. Southwest could get some numbers, get a fortunate bounce.
There's Wolf working. Boy, look, Wolf is on the ground and still trying to kick that ball.
Well, that was a nice work initially there by number 20, Rodriguez for Jones.
And there's a foul against Jones. That's going to put us in a pretty good spot.
Result, you're correct, is Southwest was able to get that ball back and actually get a foul. So now here's a third free kick, I believe, from a dangerous position. This one's even a little bit further up. Southwest needs to be keeping the 4 defenders behind with the 1 forward of Jones. Southwest wants a sub here.
And I think Drenette has asked
to have an injury. Yeah,
for a sub.
She's working on her shoe, but it may be because she's in pain. You're right. She's limping as well.
And she asked for a sub, and the Bears will bring in, and that's number 24, Ramoto, who will check back in for the Lady Bears. Here's the free kick, and it's just to the left a little bit.
Yeah, like that earlier one. Fultz again is looking to get, hoping the Lady Bear can get on the other end of it. It goes a little wide of net there for an easy play by their keeper. Now Jones is working down the left side, working the ball back to the middle. Harris with a good job of stopping the run of play there. Let Southwest get their shape back just a little bit defensively. Jones looks to switch play to the other side after working down the left for a spell there. They'll try to get the ball back to the middle of the, well, now they work back to the right with Rodriguez. Look to get the ball to Childs, but Southwest is able to regain possession. Now Wolf is looking for numbers.
2:43 and the clock running here in the closing moments of this first half.
Yeah, Wolf wasn't quite able to get as much on that as she wanted to. She had Fultz and Jarvis both as options on a diagonal pass, but she just couldn't quite get it out there where she wanted it to be. You know, I don't know how much I've seen her sub off this year, but it's not been very much.
No, she is. She's one of those that wants to be in pretty much the entirety of the game. Only one person on this side, and that's Jones, and she can't turn it.
Glasgow's trying to get possession. That ball just kept bouncing. She just couldn't quite get it to quit rolling this way. Like Powell coming in.
Yeah, 15 will check in for the Lady Bears. Looks like number 6 is going to check out. That's Foles, who's going to get a break here. It looks like she'll take the last 2 minutes of this first half off and get a little extended breather during the halftime period.
Yeah, that ball was out. AR has his flag up. So Southwest gets to bring the ball back here around the halfway line. Coach Wadaboo misplays it.
Yeah.
Lucky there was a brick wall there to help him out.
Tell you, them football coaches, you just...
He's using his hands. He's using his hands, too. That was a problem.
That one's to Wolf. Let's see if the Bears can set something. No, ooh, got a push there. No call.
Foul, no foul. At least no foul called. Hardwell had a pretty good bump there, though. Trinity Preston with a nice job of defending there. Result of that is the ball to AJ, to Wolf. Tries to play it back to AJ with a cheeky little touch there. Jones sends it out of play. 45 seconds left.
Bears trying to get in a hurry here to see if they can get something going here with under a minute.
Nice bit of possession here right at the end of the half. Something certainly may come of all this. Chaos here at the end of the half.
It's a nice throw there.
Wolf with a nice header to keep it going the right direction. Harris chasing that ball down to midfield. Plays it back to Price, who's looking for Bardwell. Ball comes back out to Remoto. Preston with a nice job of defending. Jones continues to move the ball up, however.
Defended again nicely by the Lady Bears.
Summerall clears that. That was a little dangerous there, but yep.
Yeah, we talked about the Bears maybe trying to score a goal in chaos. Right there at the end, Jones had a pretty good chance, but the Bears didn't watch that clock. They defended it very well.
Southwest had some numbers for it. They were trying to work that chaos theory just a little bit and try to get a goal. And the fear there always is when you got numbers up, that means you don't have numbers back. So there was a little bit of space there, but Summerall comes in, saves the day, clears that ball, and we are at the half.
Well, that's the first half, 0-0. We got a halftime, so we'll take a break here on Bear TV and come back and give you some halftime thoughts in just a few minutes.
Now is your time to be a part of an amazing class of students. There's so much going on here at Southwest, you won't want to miss out. We have scholarships available for music ensembles, cheer, and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life, where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a four-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
I can say I've done a lot of things in my life. I've flown with the Eagles, rolled with the Cowboys, I've barreled through the barriers. One thing I can't say though is that I did it alone. People ask me what makes a legend. I always say it's about being a part of something bigger. It's never just me. It's always one for all. Whatever comes your way, do it together.
Well, back here at the Southwest Soccer Complex, 0-0 our score at the half. And, you know, Matt, we spent a lot of time in that first half talking about the Southwest game plan. And as far as the game plan goes, you talked about only 19 goals defended, or even 19 attempts this year for Jones. You knew Jones was going to want to play on their end a lot. The Bears did a very good job defending their turf.
Jones is very impressive in midfield. They don't turn the ball over very often in midfield. When they do, they cover for each other well. That back line plays up high, just keeps the ball in the opponent's end of the field for the most part. And it's for that reason they have so few shots on goal for the year that they've had to defend. But Southwest has done a good job of battling. There have been some shots on goal that Ceballos has had to defend, but the defense for Southwest overall has done a great job of making those shots that are on goal ones that she can handle. We know that Ceballos is a great keeper. She hasn't really had to even show her skills yet.
It was only about once or twice that she really had to.
There was a free kick,
Yeah.
and then there was a ball played back to her that she was able to play to get a handball with. But we know that she has it in her, but we don't want to test her too much.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, I think Coach Mills will be pleased with this result so far. You know, they're just looking for if anything can go forward, that would be great. But this, you know, keeping it at this score line, keeping it this way, I would anticipate second half Ceballos. We talked about how Ceballos has played in the field some this year. I would anticipate coming out, she'll still be in goal as long as this score remains where it is. But if Southwest were to concede one or maybe two, you might see a change there as well.
Yeah, I would think especially right in the beginning, we'd probably see her in goal. So that's the first half of thoughts. We will step aside, come back, get ready for the second half of women's action. Don't forget, men's action will follow. Jones College and Southwest will have men's action for you following women's action this afternoon. So you will stay with us for an afternoon full of soccer here on Bear TV.
Now is your time to be a part of an amazing class of students. There's so much going on here at Southwest, you won't want to miss out. We have scholarships available for music ensembles, cheer, and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a four-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
I can say I've done a lot of things in my life. I've flown with the Eagles, rolled with the Cowboys, I've barreled through the barriers. One thing I can't say though is that I did it alone. People ask me what makes a legend. I always say it's about being a part of something bigger. It's never just me. It's always one for all. Whatever comes your way, do it together.
Now is your time to be a part of an amazing class of students. There's so much going on here at Southwest, you won't want to miss out. We have scholarships available for music ensembles, cheer, and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a four-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
Well, back here at Southwest, and Matt, of course, Monday, the Bear final home game, we will have sophomore day. There's, unfortunately, right now, a pretty good chance of rain on Monday. We'll hope the rain holds off, and the Bears and Lady Bears are both able to observe their sophomore afternoon festivities, I guess you would call them. So we get to do that on Monday. Dr. Chuck Barnes has been here trying to get the final pictures taken so that we will have wonderful pictures to give these sophomores on Monday before they say farewell to this 2021 or this 2020 season that's being played in 2021.
Well, he can tell us whether this is the better day for the picture or whether the cloudy, rainy day is the better day for the picture. I want to think this day is probably going to have a few better shots for him to take.
I think he says he likes today,
there,
right?
So
he likes today,
okay.
so he's got his claim to fame picture that was taken up the road here just a few moments ago.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Getting a lot of stir about that picture he took up at North Pike the other day. So
that was a big win by the Jaguars.
It was a big win by the Jags, and I mean he got published with that picture.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean it's a big day for Chuck Barnes. Big week for him anyway. Every week's a big week. That's
exactly what
Barnes.
I was about to say. I promise I was about to say that same thing.
And of course we got
And
Kanan.
of course he's so good he beats me to it.
Of course, we got Kanan down here as well, who found out his worth a couple of weeks ago as far as Andrew Dell is concerned. When it came time for computers or his safety, it was deemed the computers rank above Kanan on the list of safety measures. That, at least according to Dr. Andrew Dell, who dangled some headphones in front of us. So when it came time for either headphones or Kanan, it was deemed headphones it is. Kanan, good luck to you.
Well, to be fair to Dr. Dale, he has to decide what can be replaced and what can't, and what can be replaced most easily. So,
he figures he can replace. I guess he figures he can replace Kanan more than he can replace the computers. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm kidding, Kanan. We're just giving you a hard time. Kanan's been with us all during this spring semester, and we, of course, appreciate what Kanan has done, by the way, showing up every day and making sure that, the mics are off when they're supposed to be off and the camera's on when it's supposed to be on and all that good stuff. So, Kanan, no, seriously, we appreciate what you're doing, man. We appreciate the work you've put in this year. And one more day, too. On Monday, you'll be back. On Monday, one more here in this 2021 season. Hopefully, though, Dr. Barnes is done before Monday because his pictures have to go out Monday. So he's on a little bit tighter timeline than you are, Kanan.
Kanan will be back, weather permitting.
Yes.
If we can stay dry well enough to have streaming. We certainly want to stream sophomore day. We'd all
Absolutely. Yeah, but like I said, right now you look at it about a 60% chance of rain right now anyway in the forecast on Monday, so we'll keep an eye on that. Having a little fun here at halftime of the women's game. Of course, we're going to get back to business, though, because here in just a few moments we're going to play the second 45 minutes of this one. And, Matt, we talked about how much time we spent on this end of the field getting back to soccer talk here. Pretty important, I think, for Southwest to try to get this ball back down and put some pressure on the Jones keeper a little bit and kind of get back to the offensive end. They played so much defense in that first half.
Watch this first 5 minutes of the half. I think that's going to tell the tale a good bit of how this game is going to go. There's an opportunity at the beginning of the half at any time for a quick a quick goal to happen. So if Southwest can find a goal here, that'll be huge, certainly for Coach Mills' side. Conversely, if Jones is able to get one in the net here early in the half, that will kind of change the way the match is going to be played.
So to the second 45 minutes we go in this one as we play soccer here at Southwest Mississippi Community College. 0-0 the score, 0-0 on the scoreboards as we get the second 45 minutes rolling.
We'll note that Terrell is back in now in that central forward position. We have not seen number 10 Binding since that injury very early in the first half. So it must have been, she was able to come off on her own power, but she must be hurt well enough where she's not able to play. Or at least we have not seen her back in the action yet. So like we said, Amber Terrell there in for Jones in that central forward position.
There's the whistle. We get the second 45-minute period rolling here. No score in this one just yet. As we come out to see, usually the first 5 minutes, like Matt said, of a second half makes a big difference. Right now it's Southwest defense side. Of course, they switch sides, so the Bears defending the goal to our left, while Jones will defend the goal to our right here at the ball here at the soccer pitch this afternoon.
By the way, we have a high kick there by Sumrall trying to play that ball. So we get another threatening goal kick here for Jones. Kendall Terrell is lining up with the right foot. I believe, once again, that might be Keene on her left foot. Last time I was in this position, I believe Keene took this ball. We'll see if Terrell does this time. Ceballos getting her wall set up, looking to defend to her right. Terrell takes the ball, keeps it on the ground, straight to Ceballos. So Ceballos is racking up the saves. She's had quite a few that have been on goal. But again, that was one she could deal with rather easily.
Ball will belong.
Haven trying to put pressure on the keeper.
Oh.
She just bump into the keeper.
Working this one back down that side for Southwest, and it's out.
Looks like Preston gets the start here in the second half for Southwest. That's who that foul was on there. Or is it a foul?
I think it just went out.
They collided there. In fact, it's a throw for Southwest. You're right. You're right.
And since I think that ball just went out, so Southwest will get a chance to bring this one in. They got it to Wolf.
Nice one to play there by Wolf to get that ball down the left side. It's first space you've really seen that she's had. She tries to center it back to the right side. Dranette running that ball down. Is able to get that off of the Jones player for a throw at least. Looking for Jarvis, the ball bounces.
Had a chance right there.
That was the best chance they've had so far, yep.
Say of the afternoon, that's about the best chance the Lady Bears had right there, and it was the keeper for Jones keeps that one away.
Terrell with the ball here to the left. Sends it with her left foot across goal. Good cross. Ceballos had come out, was not able to get to that ball, so that was a very good attempt. Opportunity there for Jones, but the player was unable to get that on goal. Can't quite tell who that is over there. So already this game, this first 5 minutes has been a little more open than we saw in the first half. End to end a little bit.
You can tell some of the conversations the Bears were having there at the half are paying off here in the early moments of this second half.
Henderson with a little knock there, trying to run that off.
That one will end up rolling out.
Yeah, Jones tried to play a through ball there, but did not come off. Ceballos with the goal kick. So switch it here to her right side instead of the left, where the ball was. We got 3 Jones players pointing at Wolf. Still the ball makes it to Wolf.
We've kind of noticed all year, Matt, they've got a lot of the teams in these games have kind of singled out and made sure that they knew where Wolf was on that field pretty much at all times.
She draws a good bit of attention, but that opens up openings for the other players for Southwest as well. We've seen some players being able to take advantage of that opportunity as well.
This one's back out. It will go the way of Southwest. Dranette will throw this one in.
Tries to get it to AJ. Tries to cross it back to Foles, so I think he's going to get there.
And a shot on goal.
There's one on goal.
That's 21 now. It's 21 on the season. We've added
That's right.
2 to that total.
That's right, quickly too in the first.
Yeah, right here in the first 5 minutes of the second half. We are right at the 5-minute mark on the second half, by the way. 39:45 to play here in the second half. No score in this one between Southwest and Jones College Bobcats. And there's a whistle. We got a foul called.
We get a foul here in midfield. We'll see if Southwest tries to play it quick or if they try to set up something. A couple times earlier in the first half, Foles had that ball right about the same place after a foul. The ball went wide to her left both times. We'll see if she's able to either get it on goal or to get it to a Lady Bear this time.
Here's the kick for Southwest. Foles wanted to get it to Wolf.
She got it to Wolf that time, who tried to turn the ball to a teammate, was unable to do so. Jones is looking to counter. Summerall with a nice job of defending, slowing things down. Gives the defense of Southwest some time to get their shape back.
Jones will throw this one in. See how far down they want to push it. Defended well again by the Lady Bears.
Nice throw by Keene. That moves the ball down into the Southwest end of the pitch. She'll look to throw that ball in once again. Deflects off of Wolf for another Jones throw.
They will bring this one back in with 38 minutes to play. Jones wants to press it a little bit here. Southwest, though, able to get their numbers back in and defend it well again.
Summerall clears that out of play. Yep. Southwest doing a good job of getting bodies in the way. We seem to have a good number of bodies here on this side of the pitch. On the Jones left end. Lots of traffic.
Okay, period, Haven. Okay, number 7.
Ball's in the air again. That one lost by Jones. They were trying to feed it back down to Jordan Smith, but it ends up out.
Yeah, Cooley tried to play that back to her. The defender was not quite able to get it there with enough oomph. Southwest is happy with that. Now they get to play a little bit here on the Jones end of the pitch.
Dranette will throw it in for the Bears. And that one's out. Like that one may have got the ear of Michael Gunnell.
I think he was dodging. I think something may have given there in the dodge.
You think,
I don't know.
you think he's showing his age over there with that neck crick a little bit?
I didn't say that either.
Move out the way of the ball and get a crick in your neck, huh?
I can, if that is what happens, I can sympathize with it.
You can
Definitely.
sympathize. Me too. Believe me, me too. Nice chance there by Cevallos as she will kick this one.
She got under that one a little bit. That's not what she was looking for. Popped up in the air a little bit higher. The result here is an opportunity by Terrell. Southwest looking to defend that. They are able to at least get a throw.
So a throw for the Bears with 35:48 to play here in the second half. And again, still no score in this one. As these two teams have been battling it out. A lot of the action has been on the Jones end of the field, but Southwest has done a nice job in defense here this afternoon for sure.
Southwest has defended well so far. Good threat here by Jones, however. Keene with a good dink. Comes back to her. Summerall trying to play that across. Ball comes out for a Jones throw.
Ladies, let's go!
Spend a little bit more time closer to the Southwest goal there into that run of possession.
Stay away, stay away!
Terrell dragging the ball now across to the right.
Again,
There's Ceballos
Ceballos.
showing what she has there. Yeah.
There's Ceballos again. That was all Ceballos that time.
Terrell did a nice job of dragging that ball across the front of goal. She got it on her right foot, put some power behind it, but unable to get it past Ceballos in that case.
It's out on Southwest, so Jones will throw this one in once again. Right back down on that action. And
Good work, Ty. Tori, listen. He throws it farther than you every time. Just back up.
I believe that's a foul.
It's going over your head every time. No, it's going
Yes,
yeah, it's a foul because
I believe that was Rodriguez battling with Henderson. Henderson likes to shepherd those balls out. We've seen that this year. And she's a kind of strong body there as well, and was able to get the foul there from Rodriguez.
this one working back onto that Jones end, and Wolf will finally just boot that one high in the air and out.
Henderson crashes into a Jones player there, getting up a little slow, trying to shake it off.
Right at 33.5 minutes remaining in regulation for this one, with no score here to this point. That one will be out and will stay with Jones College.
Nope, it's going to be a goal kick.
Oh, is it?
I guess it went around the flag there.
How
Yeah.
did Wannabu get way over there?
I don't know. He's been a great game administrator.
He
He's
is.
got the yellow ball, and he's going to put it right where it's supposed to be.
Another chance for Jones here. Southwest once again on the defense. Here we go. That's a nice one.
Henderson showing some ball skills there. Trying to move the ball up the left side a little bit. Ball comes back, however, and so a Price elects to play that out. Coach Wannabu says he's got just the ball you need right here. Jones says we are good. We will play with this one.
Yeah. Jones wants to keep that same ball in play this afternoon. He must like that one a little better.
I don't know.
Another shot. That one a little off target, though, that time by Jones.
Goes across goal. Looked like they were trying to get
Try to attack this ball, lady!
a head on the other end of that. Results in a corner. So nice defending by Southwest to keep that Jones head from heading it in. The corner then goes,
Over the goal, and
thought it might go out of play from here.
I
but it's
did too,
not.
but it stayed
It's
in.
still in, yeah. Lots of bodies clashing there. Jones hoping for a penalty, but the referee does not agree. We continue play. Wolf with the header out of the box.
There's another shot and another nice defense goal there, and both of them are out. Did they collide as the ball hit?
They did. They were both looking to head that. They may have headed each other as much as headed the ball. So we've got the trainers going out there to check on them. Looks like the Jones player's up now.
Southwest player, I think that's Wolf, that is down for the Bears.
Not sure. I believe that was Rodriguez that was in there for Jones trying to head that in. Referee didn't call a foul on anything. Ball went out of play.
It was just a well defensive move.
No, I see Wolf.
No, it's not Wolf.
Wolf's yelling for water, perhaps.
So it's not Wolf that is down, but we will try to get you the number as soon as we can.
Yeah, I don't want to speculate too.
Collect
sure.
it. They will send them back to the bench and allow teams, if they want, to get some water here with the clock stopped to 31:20 to play in this second half. Right now, she is still down. Of course, Coach Keith Raybon, athletic trainer Keith Raybon, now they've got her up on her.
She is sitting up. That is good news. I think they're probably going through some how many fingers do you see kind of test, all those.
Going through all those tests that they need to have to make sure she's okay, because that's the most important thing, is to make sure she's okay.
It is, it is. She did a great job of defending that ball there. That was very dangerous in front of goal. Hopefully she's going to be okay.
So we're still in an injury timeout here at Southwest with 31:20 to play. And I tell you what, we're going to step aside for just a moment here on Bear TV and come back and join you in a moment.
Now is your time to be a part of an amazing class of students. There's so much going on here at Southwest, you won't want to miss out. We have scholarships available for music ensembles, cheer, and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life, where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a four-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
Well, back here at Southwest, it's Carly Price, the sophomore out of Poplarville. That was the young lady that was down. She's back up. The good news is she is back up. She's under her own power mat. Those are all very, very good signs.
They are. She is walking off on her own power, like you said. Now she does have some assistance. Both athletic trainers out there with her have their arms, giving her some support as she walks off. Hard to tell what the injury was, just looking at the way the play happened. I'm thinking it might be something with the head, but we're not sure.
And the Jones player, by the way, got back up. She was okay.
She was okay, yeah.
She got back up, just a few seconds after they whistled the play dead. She got right back up. Yeah, judging from just looking at her walking off, I think it's definitely the head that they're concerned about at the moment.
I think so. This bright light out here probably is not helping her very much right now. They're trying to get her into the dugout in some shade. Give her some water.
Stay attacking, guys. Let's go. We need to
So that means that Southwest has to make a substitution. I believe Powell came in.
Is it Powell?
I believe she did, yes. And
So-
Powell is back there beside or in front of Henderson right now. Let's see how Coach Mills arranges the back line. Price is in there all the time. Price and Henderson both in that central defender position. So we'll see how that affects the runner play here for Southwest. Right away, Powell's defending Terrell in the middle of the pitch. Terrell sends it to the corner. Jones is able to get a foot on that, but out of play.
And that one will belong with the Bears. Bears should get a kick here from Ceballos.
And that's not surprising with the central defender going out. Jones is going to test that central defender right away. There's a possible weakness there. Powell's been good for Southwest though this year, so I think she will be up to it.
Bears trying to work this back down to their end, but it's out. Although Southwest will get the throw here from midfield. There's the throw from Dranette. Gets it to
Nice
Wolf.
touch by Wolf just to take immediate control of that. Nutmegs the Jones player, but Jones is able to get possession once again.
Get back, Chloe, get back. Camilla. That's all yours. Nice and easy. That's unlucky.
30 minutes to play now as we still don't have a score in this one here at the pitch this afternoon. Trying to run down that sideline that time with Jarvis.
Jarvis able to keep it in play there around the defender. Wolf could put one on goal.
Oh,
That was a good opportunity there.
a nice opportunity. Wolf put it on goal. But
Everybody thought that the Jones defender was going to be able to keep Jarvis off of that ball, and Jarvis would not give up. She got around the defender who went to the pitch, able to get that back to Wolf for a shot on goal. Jones able to, the keeper able to defend it, however. Now Jones is looking to move back on the southwest end of the field.
Get your shape! Get your shape!
Looks like Ramoto has moved more to that central defender position besides Henderson, and Powell has moved more into a midfield on the left side. Now, Jarvis with a good ball there, Wolf. Jarvis trying to play, Wolf trying to play Jarvis down the right side.
had
Nice.
it set up nice.
Nice touch there by Smith. He just took immediate control of that ball. One touch.
Bears had the play they wanted, but it was defended nicely. Pushes that one back. Let's see if the Bears can come up with another stop here, and they do. Nice.
Dangerous, yes. That was a great job by Becca Bow, I believe. Along the left side there, centered it back to number 15, Mulligan, who had an opportunity there for goal. Ball after net there for a Jones throw.
And right back out it goes. Another throw in this time for Jones College. And a foul called, and that one's going to go against Jones. Bears put it down. They want to play quick.
Thought they saw an opportunity there. Jones is able to regain possession momentarily. Ball up in the air. Now Jones does have possession. Nice run there. Very impressive.
Ceballos trying to defend that one, but it's a little to the right of the goal that time by Jones. So
Becca Ball there once again with a nice run across the field diagonally. Put a shot in there that from here looked like had a good chance. It was a little wide apparently, obviously. Obviously it was wide because it's not in.
It was wide because it's not in, but like you, I thought it had a pretty good chance of getting in goals.
Yeah, that was very impressive there.
The Ceballos, the keeper, will boot this one away for the Bears.
She got it to Powell, who's able to get it to Wolf, and now they're looking for some space here in the right side. Jarvis has dropped back in more of a defensive position, along with Foles.
And this one headed towards the side, saved by Jones. They kept it in.
Preston with some nice work down there. Preston and Mulligan were doing battle down there in that corner. Preston was able to get that ball to a position where Southwest gains possession. Jarvis with a nice turnover there.
To Drenette. Now Wolf's going to come in. Tried to push that ball, but again defended nicely by Jones.
Harrison Powell, now Preston working down there on the far end. Jones looking to counter here quickly.
Nice job that time. Again, a defensive play. It's like Jarvis got a little foot on that one, and that was never touched again, according to the officials. Wolf will work this one back.
Gets it to Foles. Foles tries to find Barlow. Once again, just a great touch by Smith. She's just done a great job back there on the back line for Jones.
Jones will work this one down the side, defend it again, and out on the Bears. .24.5 minutes remaining in this one with still no score here from Southwest on the soccer facility this afternoon. That one's over the top of the goal, gets stuck in the net back there behind the goal.
Huh.
It's a good thing Wanaboo's back there now.
Yeah. He has been the game administrator certainly here, and he has done a great job of that as well.
He has done a nice job administrating the game.
He could be over here in the cool breeze shade where we are. We could be visiting, but he's out there working hard.
That one in the middle of the field. Pushed it back, and it looks like that one's going to roll out off Jones. The Bears should be able to throw this one in. They will. And we get a whistle.
Illegal throw for foot must have come up, I believe.
You got to have both feet on the ground when you release that ball.
Preston gets contact on that, but out of play. Jones with another throw in.
And that one will be out. Is it a?
Could be a Jones throw.
Is it just a throw? Okay,
Yeah.
just a throw that time. Wasn't sure how far over that ball was, but just a throw this time for Jones.
Terrellson, nice move down there to the right to get that, earn that throw for Jones.
Nice job again by Ceballos.
Yeah, Jones looking for a cross there. I don't think that was going to be a shot. It may have been on goal just a bit, but not much power behind that. We're entering, if you will, the fourth quarter in a sense of this match.
Final 20 minutes of this one.
Yeah. There's that ball bouncing. Bartlewell's trying to get a foot on it. Shake it over to Jarvis.
And it's kicked out by Jones.
Jones kicked it, I believe, off of Jarvis, so it'll be a Jones throw. Jones rolling the ball in for a quick throw. They are probably not too pleased with the score at this point. Having defeated Southwest 7-0 at their place, they might have expected a few more goals to be scored by this point in the game.
But this Southwest team, we've talked about it. They have played with fire throughout the entirety of this one. If they can keep that up the final 20 minutes, Matt, they've got a chance at this one.
Yeah, that gets you into that sudden death overtime scary point there where just one goal makes a difference. We got a long way to go before we end up there, though. Lots of soccer to play still.
But one goal could make a difference in this. The only goal could make a big difference in this game as well.
It could, certainly.
That one is the Bears. She'll go get it. It'll be a throw in for Southwest. Coach Zach Mills trying to line folks up. There goes the throw.
Good deep throw there by Jeanette into the box. Jones headed out, however. Now they've got numbers trying to move the other way. Southwest defense dropping back. AJ gets that to Summerall, heads it back in the middle of the field. Jones regains possession, switches again very quickly. But a little too much on that one. That allowed to trickle into the box where Ceballos could corral it. Now Southwest looking to counter. Wolf not able to keep that in.
Jones will go get this one. And they will bring it in with exactly now just over 20 minutes to play. Been hovering around that 20-minute mark. We're now at that 20-minute mark here of play. Works this one back, does Jones. Now they got to chase it down.
Right back did a good job of running that down, but it did kind of take her out of the flow of the game there just a little bit. Jones able to get it deeper into the southwest end, however. I think that's Mulligan and Preston working again. Ceballos with a finger on it and then able to pick it up.
And you know, Matt, something else we've noticed as a sub comes up here. We haven't seen quite the subbing from Jones in the second half that we saw in the first half.
Not in those numbers, no. They ought to be quite well rested, though, given all those substitutes in the first half.
And this one will be kicked out by the Bears. The Bears want to make a substitution, as does Jones. Jones wants to get Childs back in. Southwest wants to make a substitution. They want to get Ryer in. It looks like Summerall going to get a break. Nope, she turned back around. It's not Summerall. It's going to be 9, Drenette, that's going to get the break for the Lady Bears. So Drenette will get the break. Wolf gets the ball.
It's a good throw by Jones, but Wolf's able to regain possession. He's got a little bit of room there for a minute there in midfield. Trying to dribble the ball up. Harris now has the ball.
Back to Wolf it will go. She hits the ground. No foul call.
Yeah, Wolf was trundled over there, but no call at all. Ball into the box.
Oh,
contact between
Terrell
and Ceballos.
And Ceballos and Terrell both go down.
Ceballos was there.
And it looks like both are injured. Here comes.
We'll see in a minute what his call is, but it appeared to be a foul on Terrell to me.
I think it was a foul on Terrell.
But now Terrell is up, and Ceballos remains on the ground.
Now Ceballos is
sitting up now.
Sitting up. Now Southwest will start to get Moak loose a little bit. She may have to come into this one, but nope, Ceballos says she's good to go.
Good sportsmanship, they say. Ceballos and Terrell say nice job by each. Nice hard play. We're all good.
Well, good thing we didn't, because the trainers have been some of the busiest folks here this afternoon in this ladies' game.
It has been. They have been running out of there. Well, so the referee didn't call a foul there at all. He dropped the ball to the goalie. Southwest has possession. Interesting.
Looked like with that much contact, you'd have had a foul there. Ball will be a throw in for the Lady Bears with 17:25 to play here in regulation in women's action. That one will be out, and it will go the way of Southwest. Bears throw it in quickly. They put it into the Jarvis, and it's shepherded back out though.
Folks looking to throw it in again now. Got Wolf and Jarvis both there as options, but there's not many bodies there in the box. Lots of Jones players. Ball heads out back towards Fultz, and she'll have another throw.
Yeah, see if we can get some separation this time with this. She throws it in again. That one will be picked up by the keeper that time.
Trying to find Jarvis. Wasn't quite able to get through the defender that time. So the keeper, Fowler, will play that to the central defender for Jones. They look to work the ball up. Southwest regains possession at midfield. Fultz heads the ball up. Trucking trying to play Jarvis. AR says that Jarvis was offsides, however.
That one was close.
That was close. The ball was just moving up. She had to get in front of the defenders there. Wasn't quite able to. She probably wasn't expecting that pass back quite that quickly. But she was almost there. Result is a free kick. Jones is able to quickly move the ball into the southwest end of the pitch.
Nice job defending that one by the Bears.
Some are all in the right place there. Yep. Foles is battling and to call for the foul.
This is a dangerous spot too.
Yeah, Jones has had several free kicks here from about this position. This one is a little further out than a couple of their other ones. Once again, I believe we had Keene and Terrell trying to decide who's going to take this one. Lady Bears have their wall. Like it's Terrell's going to take it. She tries to go through the wall, but Harris does a great job there, kicking a foot out there.
It ends up going out, so it'll be a throw for Jones.
Terrell is thinking the wall's going to jump there, and Harris kind of did a little, but not so far where she couldn't still get a toe on that. That was a nice job by her.
So Jones will with the throw in, 14:23 to play, still 0-0 on the scoreboard here at Southwest this afternoon. Jarvis is fouled.
Yeah, that was Wolf.
No, excuse me, Wolf is fouled. I'm sorry. Looking right at Wolf and calling her Jarvis.
Yeah, Wolf was fouled. That was a good job of her by trying to possess that ball, getting the referee to make that call as well. When she fell over, she grabbed the ball as if it were a foul.
She sold it quite well. Let's put it.
She was definitely fouled, but she definitely went ahead and put the onus on the referee to make that call. So we get a free kick here, deep on the southwest end.
And returned right back to the Jones end.
Ping pong's right back. Yeah. Southwest looking for a foul there on Terrell, fouling Harris. The referee again does not call anything. Southwest then clears that for a corner. By my count, the fifth corner by Jones. Childs, I believe, is going to take this one again.
Waiting for her team to get aligned the way they want to be aligned.
Her left foot, this will be an outswinger. She gets the ball high in the air looking for a head. Jones is able to get a head on it, but back across goal. And we have offsides.
So again, defended nicely by Southwest. Jones gets the play they want.
Yeah, I wasn't sure which defender got a head on it there. She wanted to put that on goal, but she didn't. It went back to the left towards Childs, who had taken the corner, and she had not been able to get back on side yet. Good job. Part of that is good job by the Southwest defense of moving up. One player not staying back and keeping all of Jones on side there. So that was a nice job of defending that corner by Southwest.
That one will be out, and the order says
AR.
AR says Jones ball.
AR says Jones ball, yeah. I was pointing the other way, but
you were trying to do your part.
I don't have a flag in my hand.
Yeah, you were trying to do your part.
Yeah.
Throws it in. Here's Wolf for the Bears. She'll bring it back towards that side. 2-on-1 situation with her. Coming in to help her now is Summerall. And they say it will belong with the Bears.
Wolf gets that off of a Jones player. That was a great job by her. Sliding in, but gets the ball off a Jones player for a Southwest throw. She's then fouled by a Jones player.
So the foul comes down, and Southwest will have a, is it a throw-in or it gets a kick?
It's going to be a kick, yeah, a free kick there. Kind of far out in terms of opportunity for scoring, but can flip the field here a little bit, work a little more on the Jones end.
I need you to go get the ball.
Another foul called against Jones.
I think that might have been a handball, the way that ball was bouncing up.
I think that's what he signaled was handballs.
Well, that was dangerous. Jones had an opportunity there. With all the numbers, Southwest had moved up. Now lots of opening to move back towards the Southwest goal. But this gives Folse a chance for a free kick now. Gets it to Powell. Henderson sends it towards Jarvis. Jones defends that well. Ooh. But Wolf with an opportunity.
Wolf had it right there, but again, it was a 3-on-1 situation. Bears get it again down in that corner. Can they track it down? She can.
Yeah, it was a nice play by Ryer there to send it to the corner. Jarvis with speed gets it in. Here's one off the side of the post.
Bears had a chance there with 10 minutes exactly left. The Bears had that chance.
That was a tight angle. That was going to be a difficult one to slide past the keeper, even if it had not hit the post. But excellent opportunity there for the Lady Bears.
10 minutes to play in this one in regulation anyway, with still no score. Here comes Jones on the attack again, and they get the goal.
Yep.
It was number, is it?
That's 32.
32 Childs, who was there to kind of tap it in.
Yeah, very impressive. Numbers had moved into the Jones end with that threat that Southwest had. They were able to break, if you will, counter very quickly into the Southwest end. Got a corner, a cross across goal. Childs just had all sorts of room. That was probably the easiest goal that she's ever scored.
Yeah.
Ceballos had moved over to her left trying to defend, and that cross comes to Childs wide open there. She does a nice job of putting it in the back of the net. Jones now has the 1-0 lead, and Southwest will need to push forward a little more now to try to equalize.
Here's Wolf pushing it. Jones also made a couple of substitutions after they finally scored the goal. They put some additional, some fresh bodies in as we play here in the final 10 minutes.
Coach Mills also sends Tori Drednett in as well for Southwest as a sub. Nice job by Wolf there, trying to get that ball towards goal.
Bears get to throw in once again. Bears trying to push it to Wolf. Wolf has some space this time. And it is out.
For a throw, yeah.
For a throw. 8:50 to play. 1-0 as Jones has taken the lead in this one, scoring at the 9:39 mark of this second half. There's the Bears go to the side. This one's going to be a throw for Jones. 1-0. Jones leading this one. Get into the 70th minute before anybody scores.
Yep, just 8 minutes left now.
And a foul called against the Bears this time. That one will be off Jones.
Yeah, you're right. Jones has a couple more subs they're working on now. Now that they've got the one goal lead.
After they got the 1-0 lead, they started making those a lot of the subs that they were making in the first half. Suddenly they're starting to make here in the second half now.
Hey, White, you got to get the balls there now. Hey, let's go. White, we got to get the balls now. They're going to watch everything. You know that. Come on.
6 and 12, by the way, going to check in. That is Cameron and Hodges, who will check back into the game for Jones College with 7 minutes to play. Jones quite content to have it down on that end.
The ball gets past Preston, but Ceballos is able to come out, get it to Drednett. Keeps the ball, nice job of dribbling there initially. Jones regains possession, however. Sends it into the corner. The result is a corner. I guess that was off of the Southwest player.
A corner for Jones.
So Childs, who scored that goal earlier, will now take that corner on that end, which means her kick will go towards the goal. It's an in-swinger. Some space there for Glasgow, but she's unable to get that on goal. Goes out of play instead. Southwest has a throw. 6 minutes left. Still plenty of time.
Yeah, no need. I mean, you want to get in a hurry, but you don't want to get in a big hurry here. You still got plenty of time.
There is opportunity here, but Southwest definitely needs to get the ball headed towards the Jones goal soon. We'll have a couple of substitutes.
Bears will put Bardwell back in. Bardwell going to come in for Powell.
Powell played a nice shift there. She came in after the injury to Price and gave Southwest some very valuable minutes there.
Good AJ, good AJ, good. Good AJ.
That one is out on the Bears.
So yeah, Powell gave them some nice minutes there in midfield. AJ Ramoto is filled in where Price was there in that central defender role, and she has done admirably, certainly.
Working back across the field there. Wolf trying to get in on that one, but it's out and will go the way of Southwest. So the Bears will have a throw here. That one will be, they'll say out and goes back the way of Jones. Four minutes now to play.
Jones doing a good job of trying to see this match out. Under 4 minutes to play, they're possessing somewhat. They have possession of the ball. They keep getting the ball hit out of play off of Southwest. Killing a good bit of time here. Southwest desperately wants to possess the ball and get the ball towards the Jones goal with as many bodies as they can here. Preston is fouled deep in the Southwest end there, so it will be a free kick for Southwest. So Valios will come all the way over by the corner flag to take that kick. Southwest needs to get numbers upfield. Aiming for Wolf. Bounces to Jarvis. Jones, however, regains possession. Fultz now looking to get it towards Jarvis. Out of play.
Will go out though.
Yep.
Jones obviously not in any hurry on that other end. They'll bleed off as much as they can as far as the clock goes.
Jones is so talented at possessing the ball, at keeping the ball at their feet. It is going to be, with just a little over two minutes left now, it's a tall order for Southwest here to get the equalizer.
Men's action will follow. We'll have that for you. About 20 minutes or so after the completion of women's action. It's another shot on goal. Ceballos underplayed it, but they did a nice job defensing that one with Summerall.
A nice cross there by Jones. The ball had seemed to be sitting over there on the side for a long time. Then suddenly comes the ball across. Ceballos tried to get out there, get a fist on it, couldn't quite do so, but ball goes across goal instead.
Bears need to try to break this one loose somehow.
Ball falls to Wolf. Gets the ball to Harris. Back to Wolf. Dispossessed. Terrell with a nice spin. They're going to put the ball on goal. Slice with a save.
Let's see if Camilla can get this one down the field pretty good here.
Throws the ball to Durnett. She's going to play it back to the midfield. Makes its way to Wolf. Summerall sends the ball to Bardwell. Tries to head it over to Fultz, but just a little too much on that header. Goes out of play.
Now one will go out. We're running out of time here, Matt. 30 seconds now.
Yeah, Southwest just unable to gain sustained possession here to try to get the ball towards the Jones goal. Last opportunity here with 15 seconds. Durnett and Preston working hard down there. Henderson coming over to help.
He'll kick that one out, and that should be it right there.
That's going to do it, yep.
So Jones will come to Southwest in women's action and escape this afternoon, getting a goal with 9:39 to play. They get a goal by Childs. She gets the goal, and Jones will win this one 1-0. But obviously we didn't get to see the game in person over at Jones, but that was a 7-0 game. So obviously the Lady Bears kind of had their game plan coming in, and for the most part, the game plan worked, Matt. Just that one goal that kind of slipped away right there with just under 10 minutes to play.
Well, anytime that you get to play a team a second time, it's an advantage, certainly to the team that, to both teams to know what to expect. Southwest did a great job of staying in this game. And over at Jones, they conceded early. They had to put numbers forward, and it just kind of got out of hand. Here they did a much better job of defending. Still, though, you can see how Jones plays. They have that strong midfield. They possess the ball. They don't give up many shots on goal. Southwest did a much better job this time of putting some pressure on the Jones back line. Had the keeper make a couple of saves at least in this match. So while the result is still a loss, I feel Coach Mills has to feel encouraged by what he saw here. We've got, there were only 3 games left in the season, and to see this amount of effort, to see the response that his team gave this afternoon, he's got to be very encouraged by that.
He absolutely does. Let's see if we can't catch up with Coach Zach Mills. Let's take a quick break, see if we can't get his thoughts on this women's game before he refocuses towards men's action.
Now is your time to be a part of an amazing class of students. There's so much going on here at Southwest, you won't want to miss out. We have scholarships available for music ensembles, cheer, and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a 4-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
All right, well, welcome back here on Bear TV. Real quick, I know Coach Zach Mills has to get men's action going. Coach Mills, you lose 1-0 in this one, but your women came in with a goal. I think today you came in with a goal plan. Jones only 19 goals, have only had to defend 19 goals this season. You come in with a good defensive effort for most of this game.
Yeah, I was really proud of my girls. I mean, Jones is a very, very strong team, and we knew that we'd have to be on our game to have some success. They played hard, you know, that one slip up. I mean, again, it was a great play by Jones to open up space, and we almost had it. We were there, but we just stepped behind on the attacking side of things. I thought we did a great job. We just kept, you know, we bothered with injuries, little injuries, but injuries hard enough to where it hurts us, and they're slower than usual and taking a step off or a hesitation, so we couldn't get going as much as we wanted to. But overall, very proud of the girls.
I was going to say a lot to build on, considering it was a 7-0 game over Jones last time. You get a 1-0 game this time, and you kind of seen these girls kind of build upon the kind of program you want the girls program to kind of be this season, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm so happy with the performance that they just continue to progress. And we've had a couple slip-ups here and there, you know, but the state in overall is solid. So it's nice to see us having success, even though we're not having to win. They're coming because they're working hard, they're on the right track, and they're going to get some. So I'm excited about it.
Of course, a lot of freshmen on this team that you're hoping to have back next year as well. So you're building a lot with them as well.
And I'm super excited about the freshmen coming in. The freshmen that are here now, great girls, great hard workers, and they're going to be ready for next year. But so will the next team. And I think the sophomores are leaving a good legacy. We're going to start that foundation. It's going to be nice for the future.
2 games left. What do you want to still see out of this girls team with 2 games left?
Oh, well, you bet we're looking for 2 wins. But, you know, it's going to be tough. Gold Coast and Meridian are both good teams. We didn't get them the first time, but they were very, very close games. And I think if we play our cards right and play the way we did today and maybe against the River, we turn that around and we can get some wins. If not, I just want to see them play well, perform well, and stay, you know, healthy.
Absolutely. Let's keep the trainer off the field for the last 2 games, right?
Love to. It'd be great.
Absolutely. Men's action next. You ready for is this men's team? Of course, it was a lot closer game over Jones last time. What can we expect out of the men's game? What are you hoping the men will do today?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I mean, the women made a great improvement, and hopefully the men will do the same because it was a 1-0 game last time, so it was a good game. But I think this time, if we can just stay awake and stay alert, we'll have some success, whether it's a win or just a good performance. I'm looking for the win, though, because I do think they won it today. They're feeling good. Everyone's feeling healthy. They're going to play strong. They're going to play fast. Jones is a very good team, but, you know, they better come to play if they're going to compete against the state. So I feel like we're ready and hopeful and just fired up.
Like you're at home, too, and it's always a little – you always have a little bit more of an advantage at home, don't you?
Yeah, it's always nice to have a little bit at home. But just to, you know, have some fans and have some people here, and, you know, you here, just kind of the hype on the sideline and making sure, you know, Matt, you guys, and just making sure everything's right for us. It just feels good and feels professional, so we're looking to have a good game.
Zach Mills has good reflexes, too. That ball comes through by you there.
I didn't know what to think. I was ready. I should have touched it down, you know.
Still good reflexes on Coach Zach Mills. Coach, good luck with the men's action. 2 more games left on the women's action. Of course, sophomore day here on Monday. We're back for that as well. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Well, that'll do it for women's action here at Southwest. Back with men's action in about 15 minutes or so here on Bear TV.